remix by the one called Shots. So go on with the chicks.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but that is how you break cameras. I'm like scared to go now. That's not even how I was gonna start my video, and that just ruined it. But I was gonna say that I'm really excited because I hit a PR this morning and I'm training fasted. A lot of people think that when you train fasted you don't have energy, you can't lift as much, there's no strength because you have no fuel in you. But the chances are that if you are a normal human being, you ate the night before. So if you did eat the night before, you still have fuel in you. Your body's not going to burn through that overnight. So don't think that because you're training fasted there's going to be no strength, you're not going to feel as good. If it works better with your schedule, then why not give it a try and see if you do feel good when you train fasted. To be honest, a lot of the time I feel more strong, I feel better. My stomach feels better because sometimes I find that I get like sluggish and my stomach feels heavy if I do have like a pre-workout meal. So give it a try. Don't listen to the myths. A lot of the times we block our strength mentally because we think that we're not going to be strong. So go in that gym, believe in yourself like I did this morning, and lift the weight. Today it is December 8th and I do not know what I'm gonna do today. I kind of want to do a full day of eating, but at the same time I kind of have a lot of stuff going on, so I want to make the full day of eating interesting. I don't want it to be just like what I eat every day, because if it was that, you'd be seeing PB&Js and puff wheat cereal for the rest of the day. So I don't want to do that today. I do want to like make it more interesting for you guys and maybe give you some ideas, some recipes. So that's what I'm gonna aim for. I'm not making any promises, but let's get the day started. Daily grocery store trip done. Restocked up on a few things. You've seen these on my channel before. They're the chicha puffs. These have 2.8 fat, 16 carb, and 1 protein for 20 grams. Some of them are higher fat, lower carb. Some are higher carb, lower fat. Personally, I love how these taste because I'm a big fan of barbecue chips, and these taste just like the old Dutch barbecue chips. So obsessed with them. Had to get them. Also got a synergy drink. It is a kombucha drink. Also got some Lilydale turkey bacon. One of my favorite things to go to for quick protein. It's 3 fat, 1 carb, and 9 grams of protein for 2 slices and 70 calories. I also got some beef inside round sandwich steak because I've been craving beef as of late. Plain, fat-free, lactose-free. I still find it upsets my stomach sometimes. Greek yogurt. Last but not least, my favorite bread in the whole entire world, Weight Watchers bread. It has 10 carb, 2 protein, 0.5 fat for 1 slice. I do highly recommend though weighing your bread because the size of the slices are never consistent. And yesterday I weighed my 2 slices of bread and they were like 50 grams, and they're supposed to weigh 40 grams for 2 slices. So you gain like 6-7 grams of carbs. So if you want to be extra consistent, I would highly recommend doing that. But I'm gonna get into my first meal, show you guys what I'm gonna eat, and I will see you in a second. You know what they say, eat for effort. By far, one of my favorite protein sources is the protein pancake. I know you thought I was gonna say protein powder, but it's a protein pancake. Honestly, refuse to drink protein powder just because it's not filling in my opinion, and I don't know, this just tastes a lot better. And it's macro friendly. This is my jam. Okay, that was really lame, but honestly, like if it was up to me, I would just eat this all day, every single day, and I kind of do anyways, but not today because I promised you guys that I wasn't gonna do that. Well, I said no promises, but I'm gonna try and but I am gonna make a solid effort to make this full day of eating interesting for you guys. So we have 20 grams of puffed wheat cereal, 45 grams of frozen strawberries, we have 41 grams in the bread, 5 grams of jam, and 10 grams of peanut butter, and 150 grams of cashew milk. So have my glasses on because I'm gonna get my eyelashes done in like 20 minutes here, which is what brings me to my next meal. She was supposed to be here at 1, but she's running a little bit behind, and I was gonna wait until after my appointment to eat, but usually that ends up in me being really hungry, and like I'm already at that point. So if I wait like an hour and a half until after the appointment to actually eat, then I'll be like ravenous by that time. So I figured I might as well eat now since she's running late. So we're gonna make it a quick little chicken salad. I'm sorry guys, I know it's nothing fancy or exciting, but I'm hungry and I gotta make it quick, so that's what we're having. I always have to add some type of seasoning, so I'm using this Clubhouse Parmesan Herb seasoning, which has like no macros at all. It has like 0.1 protein, 0.2 fat for half teaspoon, so super decent macros. Tastes like Parmesan cheese. And then we're gonna use some salt seasoning and ketchup on top, of course. Always gotta put ketchup on my chicken, always. People always ask me what dressing I use for my salads, and most of the time it's either that or I use the barbecue honey by Woodland Farms, but I find that really upsets my stomach, so I don't use it as often. But if I do use like a kind of dressing, if it's not ketchup, it's that. And because I've been craving this since I bought it, I'm gonna have some of these. Here we go. They're seriously so good, and this right here is 1 whole serving, so that's 16 carb, 2.8 fat, and who cares about the protein. I'm gonna eat this, get my lashes done, and I will catch you guys the next meal. Can you see my lashes? It is time for my 4th meal. I don't even know if I'm gonna call it a meal because, actually yeah, we'll call it a meal. For this meal, I'm kind of craving some soup. I am a huge soup fan, not only because it's very high volume and it's satisfying, but because it's also a really easy way to get micronutrients in if you add the right kind of fillings to the soup. And if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while now, you know that I don't like to complicate recipes. I don't like to spend too much time in the kitchen. So the way that I make my soup is very simple. So I'm gonna share that with you guys. And then after that, we're also gonna make some low carb, high protein peanut butter creamsicles. I have never tried this before, so I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but hopefully it does, so I can have a good recipe for you guys in this video. So I'm gonna make the soup, show you guys how I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna make the peanut butter creamsicles. Also kind of craving a sandwich, so why not do soup and sandwich? Since my fats for the day are looking very low, I'm gonna have some peanut butter with one of these magic pop things. This one I got at Sobeys here in Canada. In the States, I found it at HEB, but I know HEB isn't a grocery store that's available everywhere, so I'm not too sure where you can find it, but if you can, these little things have like 4 grams of carbs. to attempt to make these peanut butter creamsicles. So I did leave this out for a little bit because I had it in the freezer. So I left it out for a little bit just so I can mix it well with the protein powder once I start mixing everything. So that's gonna be your first step. Of course, low fat Cool Whip. This one has like 1 fat, 3 carb, 0.1 protein. So let's get to it.
Chases the sun away, you remain.
Throw it in here so I can pour it into the little popsicle containers.
When light takes over the dark again, where do you stay? 'Cause I can see.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl some peanut butter in there.
It's written on your face. You want me there to take me to that place. Well, I just want to feel.
And now I guess we just wait and see what happens. I'm not sure how I'm gonna figure out the macros for that because I still have like half of that left. So I'm just gonna say it's like half a serving ish. I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
I just wanna feel it.
Cold doesn't even begin to describe the weather right now. I am off to pick up Z mother. I'm so excited to see her, and I'm just like stoked that I get to take her to Europe in like 11 days. So I'm gonna go pick her up right now, and I will see you guys in a bit. Look who I found. Say hello. Hello. Got Mama Marquez. Oh, you guys always say Mama Esteban, but she doesn't have the same last name as me because that's my dad's last name. So it's Mrs. Marquez. Oh my gosh, Becca, look. And you can see the peanut butter. Oh, it really does.
Hey, it's Wally.
She made ice cream.
Do you see that too?
Do you want one? It's very like... It's good.
In my hometown,
We did it.
Maybe this one?
So working on my last meal, as per usual, it's not just one meal, it's a whole bunch of random little plates in one because that's how I like to eat my food. I like to just have everything that I'm craving all at once. Can you not watch me, please? Thank you. That was the first part of it. So I made some peanut butter cup oatmeal with peanut butter, some strawberries, and then I'm having a PB&J, have 2 cinnamon sugar Chip Ahoy thins, I think they're called, the little cookies that you guys saw in the video, and then I'm gonna have some puffed wheat cereal with peanut butter, and that's gonna be it for the last meal. So I'll put the macros on here in the screen because I'm not too sure what the macros are for the entire meal, but that's gonna be it for the vlog, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my content, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions for me, anything to tell me, make sure to leave it down below. I promise the next full day of eating will be better whenever that happens. Catch you guys in the next one.